Well, right, all right then. So, who can tell me what happened last session?
We came across a chained up boy.
Indeed, you did. Yes.
And
We
Ed
crossed
made-
streams.
we did cross streams.
And
Before we
brutally
crossed the
murdered.
streams,
We successfully
a scholar.
subverted your dragon fight.
You did. You turned my dragon fight into a portal puzzle mayhem. Quite successfully, I might add. And upon successfully destroying him, you found yourself portaled out of nether space.
Cole continued his run of...
just fucking monsters.
Ridiculously irritating nat 20s at exactly when I kind of would prefer you failed, but yeah. Oh, you're right, Sam?
That is Cole's calling card.
It really is, yes.
But I can hear you. Hang on, I'm going to write this down.
He also mentioned that the Osteomanth is trying to harness the original power sources of dragons.
Yes.
Indeed. Well remembered.
So that was concerning.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah,
If
Sam,
Sam
we can
can
hear
hear
you
us
typing
fine.
furiously.
Sam can hear us fine, and we can hear Sam fine. Then why is Sam typing?
Why are you typing? What is happening?
What?
I'm so...
You are cutting out a little bit.
You are cutting out as
and
well,
you
Sam.
guys can't hear me.
You downloading something?
We can't.
Yeah,
we
you
heard
downloading,
every
Sam.
keystroke.
Yeah, we
I think-
heard.
Yeah.
all
I
of
can't hear you over the
keyboard.
typing, Sam.
No, I think my internet's just being shit.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you're taking very long pauses in your sentences, which I know for a fact is not like you, so...
Don't blame Step, your own failing.
Oh dear. Right, very well. You have all found yourself returned to the Sam's typing corner. So...
Oh, dear.
You have all found yourself returned to the library. However, the library you have returned to is not the same as the one you were in before. Previously, the library was magical and seemed to go on endlessly and was impeccably well maintained. What you have returned to now is a library much more in a state of disrepair. There appears to be no real magic to it. Even the books themselves look to be tatty and poorly maintained. There is a significant amount of blood on the floor. And behind you, the portal that you fell through has now closed. Ignore this, it is not here.
Okay.
As you find yourself back on solid ground.
Me boy.
The first thing that comes to your attention is just how unusually quiet it is. Previously, you could hear whispering. There was the party going on downstairs. Now, however, the entire tower is silent, as far as you can tell. So, you can have a nose around in this area. You can start
Yes.
adventuring off to go and find things.
I will have a nose around this area.
Okay, certainly. Anything in particular you're looking at or looking for?
Anything that might be useful in confrontations.
Okay, can you roll me an investigation check, please?
Yes, I can. Sorry, I didn't have my character sheet open.
Yeah, of course.
Investigation.
Question.
Yep.
Can you hear me okay now?
I can hear you okay.
It turns out,
Yep.
if you unplug the Ethernet cable from your Wi-Fi adapter that bleeds into your computer, it does have an impact on your internet speeds.
Yeah, I could have told you that one.
Who knew?
All right, excellent.
Who knew?
Well, Court, you start having a nose around, and you find yourself absolutely transfixed by the pumpkin. It's a pumpkin with a candle in it. It's brilliant. Great.
Don't understand how it works.
Really useful.
How did the candle get in the pumpkin? Did it grow
Somebody
there?
put it in, probably, maybe. Who knows? It's pretty great. It could probably be useful in a battle. You can, if you want, add a jack-o'-lantern to your inventory and take one with you. Or you can leave it.
I will take it with me.
Certainly. Anybody else
I am
searching
also
around?
doing that.
Oh yeah,
You're
I'm
also
always
taking a
also taking a
jack-o'-lantern
jack-o'-lantern.
or also searching? Okay.
is just sort of like
Yep.
idle
Both.
curiosity for Gene. Is what is the stuff like all over here? Is it like books and that?
So it's books and various vials as well.
Is there any vials?
What
that
is
look
this?
particularly magical or like useful?
If you roll me an Arcana check, I'll. What were you pointing at, Sam?
Specialty.
The blood.
It looks like it's dried blood.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, very good. Gene, when you're nosing about, you look at most of the vials, and a lot of them seem to say stuff like bat spit, and toad mucus, and essence of disappointment, which is actually empty. That's a bit. Oh, I see. Okay, clever. But you do also find, I'll say, 3 healing potions.
Oh shit! Just regular ones.
Yeah, regular healing potions. Yeah.
Alrighty.
What are these cages empty?
They appear to be empty bird cages. Yes. You could probably fit Court in one of these. You reckon?
You fucking stay away.
Can I put Court in the end of it and then wield it like a long weapon?
I would like to resist this.
Yeah, I was going to say this appears to be PvP combat, so I'm going to need you guys to roll initiative. Are you suggesting you put him in it and then use it as some kind of flail with a stabbing kobold at the end?
I was thinking more like along the lines of like a halberd, but instead of a sharp pointy bit on the end, there's a sharp pointy kobold in a cage.
So you want to essentially tie the kobold to a broom and use him to stab things?
I don't know, I'll put him in the cage, but we'll
Put
break
him
some
in the
holes in it so he can get his arms out, so he can stab things, but at range, because I've got reach with the halberd, so he can be technically next to me, but he can then stab stuff that's 10 feet away.
Yeah, I'm going to say if you want to do this, you'll either need Dan's agreement or you'll need to physically defeat him in combat.
I think Court is a sport.
Court. Court will remember this.
It's only a suggestion.
Court.
The staff does not see the problem with this proposition.
Salem, as you go patrolling around, as you start to reach the bottom,
Rolling
around, trolling around his cat, yeah, moseying about. As you reach the door, it kind of is. It's clearly unlocked and it's open a little bit. So as a cat, you kind of take a little bit of a look, and through there you can see the ballroom that you were in previously. However, it's now completely empty.
Ooh.
And as the door drifts open, yeah, go for it.
I was just going to open this coffin, see what's inside.
Oh, certainly, yeah, please do. You open the coffin, and inside you see. I've just got to grab it very quickly.
I hope it's Jeremy.
It is Jeremy.
It's fucking Jeremy.
Who appears to kind of look around sheepishly and then try to close the coffin door again.
Is he in a state of undress?
Nope, he's completely
He's
dressed, still in his
covering
formal
himself.
clothing. He just appears to be embarrassed.
One of those long, little night like sleeping hats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ragnar apologizes and steps away.
Oh, very good. So, Salem, as you kind of approach the door, kind of it drifts open a little bit, and a kind of cold breeze starts to roll in. And I've just got to get my note here. Court and Salem, can you roll me Constitution saves, please?
Uh-oh. This is the
good.
food,
This
isn't it?
Food, isn't it? Yeah.
Good, well remembered. Okay, so Court, you feel yourself start to. I've eaten something rancid. Oh god, I don't know what it was, but you catch yourself. You're a kobold. You know how to deal with this before. You focus. You think about rocks. Goes away. Problem solved. Salem, you throw up all over the floor. Is this your? What is this? Possible mortal enemy. He's tall and he's trying to use you as a weapon. I mean,
I know. It's...
Can I? Is it feasible to bring the cage on a long pole with me as like a halberd-sized weapon for future use?
I suppose, but I mean, it's a cage on the end of the pole, so it's not. At the moment, it would do pathetic damage.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just listing it as cage on pole.
Okay, certainly, yeah. I'm more than happy for you to take a cage with you.
I'll break the legs off it so I can use it like a two-handed weapon. If I can ever get caught to agree. I could just put Nugget in it. He probably wouldn't care.
You need to respect your keyboard, Sam.
I'm not touching my keyboard.
Respect it.
Can we put Nugget in the cage?
Again, you'll need his permission or to defeat him.
I'm not no fucking.
Remember, trying to grapple with Nugget is dangerous because he is
Long as
made of
cage.
poison.
He is made of poison.
Yeah, I'm a poisonous little shit. I don't belong in a cage.
Made of poison and shit.
He's
We
a
could
poisonous.
take the bars out. We can take the bars out and strap a little seat to it. So just like a little seat on a pole.
I'm lost. Why am I being put in a cage?
You're not. Don't resist.
So
resist
I can because the pole's got reach, so I can attack with reach with the pole, and you be on the end of the pole and hit them again. Just like stab at them with the pole, with you on the end of the
I
pole.
don't
Then you
know
can
if
hit
I
them.
want to be part of this arrangement.
I think
You
it's
can-
masterful, but
Just out of interest, if Jean looks out the window, what does it look like?
Okay, certainly. So when you look out the window, you can see the kind of the rolling hills that you approach the tower with. It looks almost normal. It's quite dark outside. You think it must be night time at the moment. Time's gone a little bit woolly while you've been in here, but you think it's night time.
With woolly.
Exactly. Yes. All right. So as you all start to approach the door, yes, through it, you can now see the ballroom that you were in previously, but it appears to be almost completely empty, and there's a bit of a foul smell coming from it.
Are they all
It's
dead?
also the foul smell of Salem's throw up on the floor.
Oh, I bet that stinks like shit.
I mean, what the hell do you think a demonic cat eats? It's not good.
Demonic
Andy, do you
cat
remember the
shit.
smell of when my sister's terrier ate poo and then vomited it up?
Oh no.
Yeah, that.
That was vile. That was
Alright.
the worst thing
That
I've
was the
ever
n-
smelled.
That was the night before my wedding.
That was awful.
Oh dear. All right. As you all approach the ballroom, I'm just going to switch to a more generic. Where is
This
it?
is an ominous set of music.
Hang on, I've
Is this where Dom gets the fucking gotcha with the dragon fight that we circumvented previously?
no. Out of quick curiosity, what do you see here?
Uh,
Like
No,
a
I'm s-
room
Well,
with
almost like
a.
a throne room, but without a throne.
Okay,
There's a
good.
chair falling over.
Like a great hall, maybe with a fallen chair there.
It's fine. I'll share it at the end. But you know as a DM, you get all the previews of the maps and stuff like that. That's gotten broken. It is currently one of the enemies icon instead.
Ah.
is
I was
it
like,
Nugget again?
If I just yeah, it's Nugget threatening me. If I just replaced a map with just a picture of the enemy. So as you return to the ballroom again, this horrid, rancid smell hits your nose. You look around and you can see that the ballroom appears to be still set out for a great ballroom, but now instead of people laughing and drinking and being happy, the tables are covered with rot. The feast is still present, but it's clearly been left for far too long.
Ah, Grandfather Noble has been present.
Praise Papa Nugs. As you kind of move yourself between the tables and look around, you can't see the sign of any of the skeletal butlers, none of the drinks. Occasionally you find a glass or a fork or something tossed to the floor. And there's a horrible, dark stain in the middle of the room that you're pretty certain is blood.
How big is this stain? Are we talking like a single corpse or like
It,
all of the guests at once?
it looks like more blood than could ever come from one living person. It looks like, well, Cole, you've slaughtered a lot of people in your day.
I have
would-
stained much sand, yes.
You would consider this excessive for even a group of like 20 people. Like, this is a lot of blood. It is taking up most of the center of the ballroom.
The stomach is unsettled by this set of circumstances.
Should we taste it as if it is?
You can taste it if you want. Yeah, if you can roll me a Constitution save, that'd be grand.
The stomach does not condone this degenerate behavior.
No, the cat's got to lick things. It's what they do.
No, that's
Gotta lick
Richard's
the
thing.
blood.
Yep. You're gonna, yeah, Constitution.
I've lost.
That's alright. I believe in you. Well, believe is a strong word.
Got
I
+2.
believe it exists.
Okay, you take a good sniff of the blood. It also doesn't smell great. You take a lick, and immediately find yourself throwing up all over again. This has not been a good day for the Salem. Oh, you've had better days.
I think it's a different cat this time.
That's what I was thinking. Yes.
You're taking it in
Yeah.
turns.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that was Fluffy that time or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, Salem did it first, then Fluffy, Muffin's next.
And the moment you licked the blood and then immediately threw up into it, you see a slight ripple moving across the surface of the blood.
No.
Cole would like to prepare for combat.
Okay, certainly.
BRB.
And
Allow
Andy's
me,
be
allow me
right
to check how I actually am going to do that.
back. Okay.
Is there like
Can
soap
I-
in the bucket?
Can I?
You can't see any, but you're certain
Hold
there
an
must
action.
be a cupboard somewhere. You can hold an action if you want. Yeah, what would
Can I
you like
hold an
to do?
action to cast Hold Person?
Okay, certainly. Yeah. Can you paste
Provided-
hold person in the chat for me, just so I can have a look at it?
Provided it's a humanoid. If it's a creature,
Okay.
not a humanoid, then obviously I'm not going to bother because that would be pointless.
Okay, so you're holding an action for a humanoid. You're going to cast hold person on them.
If it's a humanoid that appears inherently hostile,
Okay.
based on Cole's opinion,
Okay. Yeah, of course.
then he will cast Hold Person.
Yep.
If it's
Just-
non-humanoid or not inherently hostile, he will not.
Just to
Okay.
confirm, that's outside of the party, yeah? Because there's now at least one member of the party that's hostile.
Actively hostile. Okay, right. Interesting. Yeah, cool. Is it triggered by call?
Just gonna throw it out there, buddy. You don't win that fight.
Given Sam's proclivity for natural 20s, he's probably right.
It's fine.
It's alright, just stab him while he sleeps. I'll give you an instant crit. Right,
I'll
is Andy
take-
present or?
I'll do my best to take an eye.
Ooh.
Before you die.
Yeah.
He didn't specify if it was from Call or from Sam. So.
Yeah. I didn't, did I?
Oh dear.
Um,
Alright,
Yeah. I was going to look for a way to clear up the blood.
Okay, well, before you can do that, the ripple kind of moves across the whole of the this significant blood stain, and when it hits a point in the middle, it starts echoing out again and moving backwards and forwards, clearly disrupted. And out of the blood rises up a single humanoid figure.
I'm
It
back.
would. Oh, welcome back, Andy. It would appear to be the Grand Osteomonth. You
Oh.
notice immediately, however, that he's kind of swaying a bit and holding a tankard in one hand. Now, are you going to cast Hold Person?
I mean, is he literally drenched in blood?
As far as you can tell, he appears to be coming out of the blood.
But as he rises, is it like magically not staining all over him, or is he actually just covered in blood?
He is magically not being stained.
Okay. Does it look like he's drinking the blood?
Oh, he's got a tankard in his hand. You couldn't possibly say, I'm going to need a decision from you, or are you casting Hold Person?
He's probably high enough level that it's a bad idea, so I won't.
Okay, fair enough
I
then.
don't know, it's, mind you, it was only a wisdom save. Yeah, go for it,
Yep.
why not?
Okay,
Cool.
alright. What's the DC he has to meet?
15.
15.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save of 15. And he does not make it. So he rises up out of the blood, appears completely untouched by the blood itself, is holding a tankard in one hand, and immediately freezes in place as he is paralyzed for it's up to 1 minute as long as you hold concentration, isn't it?
Correct.
What
Yes.
What does he have on him other than the tankard? Anything?
So- He's wearing his usual robes. They're in a bit of a tatty state. He's got a large necklace around his neck and the tankard in one hand. But other than that, his hair is a mess. This doesn't seem like the same person you met in the library.
Oh.
I
Who's
make
light-fingered?
I would like to ask Sheila dear, just like telepathically, can you give me that necklace if you don't mind?
I don't want to
Okay.
think alike.
Certainly. All right. So Sheila, of it,
The 5-finger discount.
I don't.
Yeah.
Can a hand nod? Whatever. Sheila gives her usual curtsy, scuttles down, and is able to kind of hop her way gracefully, avoiding touching the blood, and clamber on to the Grand Osteomanth. With that, she's able to. Honestly, I'm mentally struggling to picture how a hand does this.
Well, balances
like-
on the back of his neck and undoes the
Balance,
catch.
yeah, exactly. Kind of like undoes the catch and scurries away from it. Oh, yeah. So without any trouble, she is able to retrieve the necklace for you.
Oh, okay.
I'll say I have got an item for this, but I'll hold it until after.
Yeah, I
this
don't know
bit.
what it is. Just do it.
Okay.
Paralyzed, he can still talk, can't he?
Can you still talk about
I
paralyzed?
believe he can still talk.
I'm just looking at what
Can,
paralyzed
but it's like
does.
halting. I can't remember what it says. I think it does say about talking.
Oh, no, sorry, he can't move or speak.
Oh, no.
Okay, yeah, right. I thought not.
All attack rolls against him have advantage.
Yep.
Automatically fail strength and dex saves, and any attack. If the attack is any attack is crit as long as you're within 5 feet.
So he is just simply paralyzed. You can see his eyes kind of darting about.
Doesn't someone have the ability to communicate telepathically amongst us?
The cats do, yes.
Can I eyeball the cat and suggest that they ask him what he's about?
With the
Why he's
telepathic
been bathing
communication
in
from the
blood.
cats, can anybody else communicate back? Here we go. Oh, well,
Okay,
Dan
cool,
can.
can do it too.
I don't think they can communicate back.
Yeah, I was going to say, my understanding was it was just a way to make sure that cats can talk. So,
Yeah.
all right, well, the Dan can certainly. So,
Yeah, so I can.
Mhm.
Wait, let me just double check, can I? Okay, cool, right. Yeah, so I guess I will.
Mhm.
Do this.
okay, what do you just you don't have to give me word for word, but vaguely, what are you trying to?
I'm just going to be. I'm going to be looking at
Hmm.
call for guidance on this.
Okay.
Explanation. Where are all the guests? What's for the blood?
This will last
Okay.
for 5 hours.
5 hours, right? Okay.
Yeah, I
splendid.
suppose that's what I'm going to ask. I'm gonna, Oi,
Yeah.
well, what
Where
happened
are
to
all
all
the
the
guests?
guests?
What's with all the blood?
What's with all the blood?
Okay, so the psychic thought comes back to you, Court, and you relay it to the party, but essentially comes back with, "Oh, I was just trying to have a fucking drink. What the fuck have you done to me? I was just having a
Oh
drink."
wait, is he like the what was it, an apparition or a clone or something that was there to be in the party?
Oh, shit.
You remember the other guy we met?
It was
Said-
the mimic.
said, like he had
Boss.
a mimic that was.
Whilst he's thinking this in the middle of I'm just like, have you ever heard paralysed with drink?
Oh,
It's all
uh,
fuck. How much
Can
have
you
I
ask, can you
drunk?
ask him if he's a? Can you ask him if he's a mimic?
Yeah. You a mimic?
Oh, this
I mean,
is a mimic.
self-aware.
Mimic is not like the right word. I do what I'm told, and he pays me in drink, and I get to party all the time, and it is great.
Are you
This
some
is just
kind
Ben
of
Kingsley's character from Iron Man 2.
are you some kind of shapeshifter?
Well, I don't do the same shit. He make me look like him. I do the drinking, and he pays me. What have you done to me? Why can't I move?
Well, you did to yourself,
Well, I
It's
shouldn't have drunk
it's
so
called
much.
Australian.
apparently, yeah. I'm not very
This
good
is
with
new-
accents.
This is a new development. I guess on the basis that he's would have, based on what I'm hearing back, he doesn't appear to be particularly hostile. So
Mhm.
I will probably drop concentration.
Okay, the moment you drop it, he kind of staggers out of the blood and kind of wanders over to you, guy, and he's standing in front of you, kind of gently swaying a bit as he kind of looks at all of you and goes, "Well, that was fucking what? What's going on?"
The Stark would like to know what happened to the guests.
Well, see, it was all going great. I was doing my usual. I drink and I party, and I don't make a fool of myself too much. And then suddenly, I'm falling over, and then I wake up, and you guys turn me into just like fucking I drink too much. I must have passed out. I don't know. And now you guys are here. What's going on? What's wrong with the tower? It's usually all light and pretty and shit.
Hmm.
Yes.
Is the pool, when he came out of it,
Yeah.
was it like a rolling over in bed, or was it literally just rising out of it upright, like it had a big hole in the middle of it?
It was more like, yeah, as if there was a hole underneath it and he just rose up from it, yes.
Hmm.
But you do notice the pool is substantially smaller now.
Can I grab like a bit of furniture and just toss it into the pool and see if it sinks?
Yeah, certainly. You grab a nearby chair, you throw it into the pool, it bounces off the floor as normal and just sprays blood fucking everywhere.
Oh, lovely. Okay, where's the blood going?
Sorry?
You said that the pool was shrinking. Is
The
it
pool,
just
yeah, the pool had shrunk
vanishing?
significantly as he rose up from it.
Oh, that's weird.
Is a bit.
Is he? Can I give him a poke?
Yep, certainly. You give him a poke and he feels mostly fine. I mean, he's pretty drunk, so he just kind of squishes away from you, you know, like, oh, what do you want? Well, can I go back to bed now? Where is the party?
The
Where
Stark is
is
unsettled. The Stark is unsettled by this turn of events.
where is the Grand Osteomanth?
Oh well, he'll probably be up the top of the tower. That's where he usually goes. He'll fix all of this, and then I can go back to drinking. He'll be up top. That's where he goes. Of course, you can't go there if you want to go see him. There's no fucking stairs, is there? He didn't like when people kept bothering him, so you know this whole thing.
What's the easiest way to get there?
Well, have you been to the Have you been to the menagerie? Have you been to his menagerie?
No.
I swear he keeps all these fancy animals and shit, or something. I don't know. And there's a secret back door. Because he likes to come down and see them, but he doesn't want to be bothered by people. So he's got a little secret door that he uses. So you can use that. See, I know these things. Because I used to sneak to the kitchens through the secret door, so you know. He doesn't like it when I
What
go
does
up
the
and see
secret
him.
back door look like? Just out of interest.
Just interested?
Yeah, just
Oh.
you know, idle curiosity.
Well, he's got this, like, plant pot, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not the plant pot. Everybody thinks it's the plant pot. It's not the plant pot.
Oh.
What you have to do is there's a painting behind the plant pot. And if you push on it, you can fall through it, and boom, you's in his secret bit, I think. Or there's a door behind the painting, I can't really tell. I just fall through it.
Oh. Lovely. Oh, you've been most helpful. Thank you.
Ah, nobody's ever called me helpful before. Thanks.
Can I put him in a cupboard?
You can start to manhandle him into a cupboard, and you will find he will go very willingly.
Yeah, I'll find him a nice cupboard with some coats in it and just lay him down and put him to sleep in the cupboard.
Okay, he'll be okay. I'll see you guys later. Just have a little nap. I'll catch up with you later. Yeah. All right. Shut the door.
Can I then bar the door behind him?
Yep. Almost immediately, you hear him start to snore on the other side of the door.
Yeah. I would then like to bar the door from the outside to go in.
Okay, certainly you grab some chairs and kind of wedge them in the door handle and give it a touch. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's pretty sturdy. That's not going.
The Stark is now going to make that mistake again.
Indeed.
Yeah, he specifically doesn't want to have to worry about potentially mistaking the mimic for the real thing in future. So he's gonna, for now, put him somewhere where he can't cause any more trouble.
Fair enough. And Jean, you're the necklace that you've taken off of him.
Oh yeah.
You get a good look at it. You can see there's a large red gem in the middle of a golden sun, with some various runes around the outside. You don't quite recognise the language, but you can get the general idea that this is a necklace meant to protect the wearer. It's the kind of thing that you might give to somebody going into battle to bless them. Maybe you'll give it to a VIP so you can keep them safe, something of that effect. So this is a pendant of mercy. So there you go.
Oh,
Indeed.
I like the fact that mercy's in speech marks.
It's it's mercy, but like you're still going to take the damage. It just means it won't be until the end of your next turn.
Is there a way to tell?
Do you activate it or?
So while you're wearing it, it's active. You can, I'll say, you can take it off and put it on as a free action. I'll add that to the text.
So is it essentially, I guess, you decide you're going to put it on to stay
It's
from that point
essentially,
onwards?
yeah. I'll say you can only put it on for a turn or take it off for a turn. So like, if you put it on, all damage that you take until your next turn will be delayed in this way, and if you take it off, you get what I mean.
What happens if you take all the damage and take it off at the start of your next turn?
I don't know. You'll have to find out.
Do you think you then take the damage the next time you put it on?
Is it possible to tell how much damage it has already been using?
Oh, you can.
Already delayed?
You can see based on the runes, I'll say that it hasn't actually taken any damage. This is in pristine condition.
What if we got someone to wear it, beat on them, took it off, healed them, beat on them again, and basically got it up to like nearly 200 damage, and then like pickpocket it onto an enemy. He'd then take all the damage at the end of his next turn.
Now you're thinking like this is Fallout.
Yeah, this
I
like stack
put a mine into a guy's pocket, and then he realized.
stack up all the damage and then give it to someone else. Or you could give it as a gift to the guy. He wouldn't know.
I mean, it's his necklace, assumed.
No, but another. You know, if we like stacked up some damage on it and then took it off before it took effect, you could then give it to someone as a gift, and when they next put it on, they then take all the damage.
Court votes that Call is the one to take the damage.
Yeah. Okay. If you want, yeah, you can equip the necklace and just start beating each other up. I'll say, I'm happy to do that if you want.
that seems.
No, I'm not suggesting we should do it now. I'm just
Okay.
speculating for future use.
Yeah.
Well, if the wearer is going to get potentially dogpiled and beaten into unconsciousness at some point, I think you might be best holding on to this. Hand over to Cole.
Okay. Cool. You can add it in, and yep.
Cool, not cool.
Oh. Wait. Which one?
Sam just said cool.
Oh,
I was just making a shit
fuck
joke.
off.
Sorry. Yeah, that's fair.
All right, so yeah, add that to your inventory, and yeah, remember it's just generally like at the start of your turn or at the start of combat. Tell me if you're wearing it or not. I'll try my best to keep track of it. I'll keep track of the damage on it, but you might want to as well, for reasons. And yes. All right. So having barred the drunk mimic in the cupboard. Unfortunately, that is where all the cleaning supplies were. So if you're really desperate to start cleaning things up, Court, you're gonna have to unlock, and it's gonna be a hassle. But
Awkward.
yep,
Why would Court want to clean things up?
he was talking about cleaning up blood. There's still some blood, not
Oh, right.
nearly as much, but there's still some.
Oh, fair enough. Is there another door anywhere?
So there are several doors in the ballroom.
Are there any doors conveniently decorated with a series of wild-looking animals that may or may not lead to a menagerie?
Do you want to roll me a perception check then? Let's see if you can.
Yeah,
spot
there are
anything.
the aroma of like.
Herp, derp, derp, derp.
Mhm.
Derp.
Okay, yeah, all right. With 14, I'll say, looking around.
Or
you
is
can
there
kind
one
of
with just a
see-
strong smell of animal manure?
I'll say, looking around, you can see, the various doors. Like, you actually notice that. Oh, hang on, the library door has got. There's kind of a book shape above the door. So, what would it be for a menagerie? And you start looking around, and you're, okay, there we go. That one has got a paw print. That's the one.
What kind of paw print?
You think dog, but there's like one or two many pads. You know, it just looks a bit off. Maybe a very big dog.
Okay, looking mammalian, not like reptile.
Yeah, you're pretty certain that's a mammal. Yeah.
Is it cats that have 4 and dogs that have 3?
Ed, you are the resident cat dog man.
What, toes?
No,
Pads
beans.
on their feet, yeah. Toes, I guess.
No, I believe cats have like a cloven, paw pad, like palm pad, like it has like 3 little like lobes to the bottom of it, and then dogs have like I think it's just 2. It's got like that almost like like U-shaped one, I believe.
You said it with enough confidence.
I mean, we made
that,
complete shit.
No,
Ricky!
I believe it
Ricky!
inherently.
I mean, I have dogs and cats right here. I could check, but I can't.
We need to research it.
Yeah, clearly. All right, so you start trekking through the door. It leads to a quite narrow staircase, but as you start to move up it, again, you do get kind of an odd smell. It's not quite the smell of lots of animals.
Oh, fucking hell, Dan. Slightly louder.
That's big sight. I pretty good if I'm honest, Sam. Yeah.
You can kind of smell something a little bit off, but it mostly just smells kind of musty again. The whole area seems to just be in this horrible state of disrepair. Until eventually
the animals will be fucking dead.
until eventually you come to a door, and as you kind of gingerly push it open, you can hear what sounds like a conversation being had at the other end of the room. Now I'm gonna move you across to this map.
Oh,
You
that
guys
is a
are
lot
down
closer. That
on
is
the
very
south
zoomed
end.
in.
I'm zoomed.
Yeah, this one is
Oh,
really
good
zoomed,
lord.
so, yeah.
That is
Oh.
a serious looking situation at the top of the room.
Fuck me, what is that?
Yes. Now, as you listen closely, you can hear what sounds like multiple voices having a conversation. The conversation is a little bit stilted and odd, but you start to pick up fragments of it. Oh, I don't know what you're doing with all these. You don't need anywhere near as many of these. I enjoy having them. No. It's not about enjoyment. It's about utility. These are just wasted space. It's just my construction is flawless. Yes, of course it is, dear. Of course it is. As you start to approach a bit closer. Oh, is that the wrong egg? Sorry, Andy. Put your own egg in. No. Stop writing, you prick.
I can see all the
Not me.
tokens, but
It's Tom.
the map is still all blurry.
Yeah, I was going to say, give it a minute. Unfortunately, this one, no matter
Is it
how many
quite
times you've
high-res?
done it, it's quite high res, so it takes a
We'll
fucking...
have to wait.
It's
No,
very
no.
attractive.
Thank you.
What a nice map.
Well, we
Mine's
should
still-
ask
mine
back,
is still
really.
ready.
What
I
a
can't
nice
wait
map.
to
Can
mine
we
this
can we
episode.
all just have a sit back, take a moment of silence, and enjoy the aesthetic of the map?
Some
And
nice
stop
looking
coloring
things
it.
in those graph boxes.
To
That's a
be honest,
very interestingly placed cannon as
That's what
well.
I'm currently
Like,
seeing.
Oh Christ! Yeah, give it a minute then, Sam. Yeah. All right. Well, while we wait for Sam to get some audio, get some video fidelity, we'll just pop on the on hold music.
I'm
Keep
sure.
Andy happy.
There we go. I'm in. I'm in. I'm
Hmm?
back. I'm back in the room.
no,
You're back in the room. Oh, is it all working properly?
no, it isn't.
Yeah. Oh, it's a museum. I see.
Indeed.
Now I see.
All right. Pause that and resume spooky.
So to defeat the bad guy, we need to light the cannon.
Oh yes.
Clearly, yes.
Do they look hostile?
So as you approach, you can see a absolutely massive, what appears to be a golem or a construct of some type, which is stood completely stationary while these two smaller, also constructs, but feminine-looking constructs, are tinkering with him and kind of moving around things and trying to access into...
Kinky.
Exactly, yes, kinky, yes.
I feel like I know where this is from, Tom.
Do you really? I can't think why.
I'll drop you a message.
Yeah, I know you will. Let's see if Dan has gotten it correct. Yes, you have gotten it correct. Well done, Dan.
Right, Dan, I fully expect you to have a pre-planned strategy for this fight.
I I do not. I know where this has come from. I've never done the raid.
That is disappointing.
Now they're currently facing away from you at the moment. Now, from your position
Right.
currently, you are you're out of their vision thanks to these stairs. But if you were to try and get any closer, they'll almost certainly see you, you'd think.
We got some stealthy boys, haven't we?
Yep.
The Stark
Yep.
has a plan. I suggest the stealthy amongst us to make their way as close as possible down to the other end of the room. And prior to their being revealed, I will jump from the top of the stairs and announce my presence.
To be clear, you are downstairs.
I see that.
Yeah,
works
those
less
are
well.
steps going up for you.
That is less good.
You could still jump them.
All right.
I
Can I
believe.
light the
like
cannon
them.
with this?
Thaumaturgy. Let's see, you can cast flames to flicker, brighten, dim. I don't think you can actually start a fire with it, can you?
I think it's the.
Yeah, you
Oh, I
can cause
see.
flames to flicker, brighten, dim, or change color. That's not igniting.
You're thinking
extinguisher.
of the other one, prestidigitation, which allows you to light a bonfire or. Oh.
Yeah.
Isn't
Do you
there
not have
just a
prestidigitation?
cantrip
Yeah, doesn't
called
somebody have?
bonfire?
There is a cantrip called bonfire. That's for starting a good sized fire. So
Yeah, I think prestidigitation does the fire thing.
Damn.
It's always the other one, no matter which one you
Fuck.
take.
all right. So do you want to try and have people sneak up close? Is that the plan? Is that what you guys are going for?
I thought so.
I mean, I inherently don't trust this plan, so
The Stark does not understand your petty-mindedness.
All right. Anybody who's going to try and sneak, I'm going to need you guys to roll stealth. If you're going to use Sheila, does Sheila have stealth? She must do. Dex
I mean,
roll, I guess.
She can try. Yeah, no, she has stealth.
All right, splendid.
She's
Let's
also
see.
assumedly tiny.
I mean,
she's
yeah,
tiny.
she is. So I
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
I was literally about to say she'd definitely have advantage or something similar. So yeah, that's
Catch and
fine.
Stealth.
Can't actually make us.
Oh,
smaller, which is
What the,
annoying.
all my fucking rolls are just complete and utter shit at the moment.
we'll
It's
just
all right,
what's
Richard's
happened
right
here?
there with you.
Cole
All
has
right.
soaked up all your good rolls and taken them for himself.
So caught with the seasoned abilities of a veteran thief such as yourself, you slip into the shadows, and you can stealthily make your way up the stairs. Sheila, of course, just scuttles about like a spider, indistinguishable from any such arachnid. Salem and Ragnar, you guys are attempting to stealth.
Correct.
They're okay rolls. They're not terrible. So you guys can try and sneak closer if you want. I'm happy
Can
for
I
you guys
suggest that
to make
Court
the attempt.
and can I suggest that Court and Sheila go first?
I go not first.
Sheila's just like skittering from thing to thing.
Okay, you guys sneak out a first bit, and you can see that the creature at the end of the hallway, the golem, doesn't appear to react at all. The two female attendants are looking away from you. So
Nugget is considering going up to one of these and just pushing it over.
okay, you guys are currently you're still good. You've not been spotted yet. You can see as you're kind of sneaking through in these glass cases are various items of. It's
rocks on the floor?
undiscernible. Are there any rocks on the floor
Yeah,
in this
so-
pristinely maintained
Yeah.
museum?
Or anything,
No.
anything throwable. That might
I've got a
Uh,
torch I can lend you.
I mean, you
I've
could
got,
certainly
I've got a
start.
jack-o'-lantern. Do you want a jack-o'-lantern? Yes, throw a jack-o'-lantern.
I've got a
Yeah.
psychic blade that I could throw.
give me something to throw.
Throw the jack-o'-lantern.
Carry on sneaking, guys.
I've deleted them. I deleted from inventory. I've handed it to.
Okay,
no,
can
you
you
can throw the
stop there,
jack-o'-lantern.
please?
Oh, I want to throw the jack-o'-lantern at this.
Stop it, cool. Okay.
Oh.
Right.
My,
Can you see
my
that,
extra
uh,
5
hold on?
feet.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Can you guys start rolling me initiative, please?
Oh,
Initiative's
dear.
gonna be shit. Every single fucking roll I have is just fucking shit.
Well,
Oh god, Tom, you don't have to say it twice. Jesus,
Oh,
you
wow.
the first time.
All right, is that everybody having
that is a
rolled
shitty bunch of
initiative?
rolls from us, guys.
My,
It's not
initiative.
great. Yeah.
Where am I?
Does Sheila get initiative? Or does she just get on your
So I
turn?
was checking because find familiar. I can't remember if it just shares your
I think familiars share yours from memory.
in combat. It rolls its own initiative and acts on its own turn. Yep. So yeah, I shall roll Sheila's.
Wow, I stand
Okay.
corrected.
Yeah. Please. Yep.
Boop. Oh no, it's just a little button.
Okay, and there we go. Put her all in. All right. So as Ragnar starts to step slightly closer, unfortunately, he kind of catches himself just a little bit on the carpet, makes just a bit of noise, and suddenly the golem's head snaps up and fixates immediately on where Ragnar is. And you hear in its slightly unearthly voice, "The menagerie is for guests only." And Court, it is your turn. You're first to react. As I need to get up.
We
my
are
cheat
guests, aren't we?
Am
wrist
I
bands.
still hidden?
You
As
are
far as I
actually.
can tell?
Yes, you are. As far as you can tell.
Excellent. I would
Yes.
like to stay hidden currently.
Okay.
And
And let this all blow over.
yeah, let it all blow over. No, I will
Coward.
hold an action to yeet a
Mhm.
psychic blade at the big boy. Should
Okay.
he inherently become hostile and attack somebody in the team?
Okay.
Be that,
You're twice on the initiative, Dan.
I probably got initiative earlier from rolling. I can only see it once.
Okay. Yeah.
I might have got it earlier. If it was earlier, it would have been because of if it's a 14.
It is
on
a
there,
14. It's when I made
because
you
I
roll
rolled it
initiative.
against
Okay.
Sam.
You know what? Fine. I'm just gonna ignore it. So.
Yeah.
You can delete it, I think.
Can you? How?
Yeah, Just click on
Hover over
the.
it.
Oh, splendid. Okay, perfect. All right. So is that your turn? You're gonna hold your action.
Yeah.
Okay, Ragnar, you're up.
I'm in two minds, but also Ragnar.
You're
is
in
quite
two minds, and
stupid.
one of them is a tiger. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, that big thing looks quite frightening. So I would like to.
I would
rage.
say its head is turned straight towards you and is fixated on you.
Well, then I would like to rage.
Okay, let's see it. Yeah.
Oh, that
please.
that is not the right thing.
What is that? That
That
is.
broken.
Have you broken your lovely rage table?
I have.
I quite liked your lovely rage table, so that's quite disappointing.
Okay, we'll just random side the token.
Okay,
Oh, good.
you.
The way that Richard just said, "I will rage," is probably the least ragiest way I've ever heard anyone say.
He's not very angry when he's not in tiger form.
It's because there's always a risk of this. I'm just going to turn into a tiger. And
All right, so you gain, what is this? You've gained +2 bonus to your AC, and whenever a creature within 10 feet of you hits you with an attack, that creature takes force damage equal to your con modifier. Ooh.
Damn.
Missed attacks against you will also take force damage equal to your con modifier. Splendid. Okay, you have
con modifier
raged
is
and
4.
transformed into a tiger. What would you like to do?
Buzzing with arcane energy, apparently.
Oh, I
He
forgot we were
is-
playing with Tony.
Fucking buzzing.
This
Wait,
is
so
what
you
happened
have-
to Tony when
Richard, do
he's
you,
deal
do
with
you have
Frosty's.
various tokens?
No, it's one
Can
token.
you turn into like?
Dom
It's
Oh,
one
magic.
token.
and made it. It's
I found out a
Oh.
way to make a token that's multi-sided.
Oh, so it flips.
Yeah, well, actually, Richard rolls, and it randomly decides which side it turns up on. So that's how we find out if he's a tiger or not.
Which is somehow even better than it being a man.
I'm so annoyed that nobody's playing a druid because now I know how to do it. I could make one token for a druid that shapeshifts.
That's really cool.
It's really cool. It took hours.
Ragnar was going to be a druid,
See, he was so close.
but then it made the tiger thing less interesting.
Drop it.
So I think I'm just
Alright.
gonna charge everything.
Okay, let's see it. Yeah, all right then. Splendid. Are you gonna?
and
Yeah. What are you doing then?
Because I'm
Oh,
a were-tiger.
pounce. You and then hits it with a claw attack. It must succeed on a DC 14 saving throw. Be knocked prone.
That
Oh
that-
fuck!
That has no
That's
size
incredible.
restrictions. That's obscene.
That does not. Okay, let's see
You
some
can
fucking
literally
attacks.
floor a fucking dragon by pouncing on it as a cat.
Ah, shit. Yeah, okay. So,
Does a
so
21
with
hit?
it fucking does. With terrifying suddenness, you run forward, transform into a tiger, and leap upon the golem and knock it to the floor. So, right, yes, okay. Oh, hang on. It has got a chance to save this. Let me just check that. It does not. Okay, perfect. So, and you do 14 damage in total. That's one attack.
And I would also like to yam on that.
Oh, okay. So
Is that your second attack, or is that the
Yes,
bonus
second
action
attack.
bite?
because his bonus action was used to rage, so
Yeah.
so that 27 does actually hit surprisingly, so that's another 10 damage. Excellent. I'm gonna make it roll the con save, but yeah,
Oh, don't
it
tell
actually
me
it's
constructs can't become
yeah, constructs can't actually become a were-tiger. I'm really sorry.
bullshit. This game's
But you
bullshit,
are,
I hate
I
Robo
suppose,
were
at the
tiger.
moment you are technically kind of on top of the construct, or like standing over it. What are you going for?
Standing on, looking strong.
All right, giving it a flex. Okay, does that end your turn?
Yes, I am the strongest
Okay.
were-tiger around.
You are the strongest were-tiger. Now, unfortunately, it is the curator's turn.
For the record, Cool
Yep.
now has infinitely more respect for Ragnar than he did.
I think we all do a little bit. All right, so on its turn, the golem appears just completely flabbergasted and uncertain exactly what to do, and he's going to try and stand up and push you off of him. Can you make me a strength saving throw, please?
Oh, yes, I can.
And that would trigger my action.
Yes, it would actually. Yes, so we'll do your attack just after this. So the golem stands up and attempts, kind of clambers up and attempts to shove you off. However, it fails to do so, and I'll say you are now essentially latched onto the side or like the shoulder of the construct. You are now essentially standing on top of the construct, and it will move forward, taking you with it. I've got to just select both your tokens. There we go. Oh no, I'm leaving you behind apparently, but it's going to move forward desperately. Thank you, trying to keep you off, and crashing into this this case here with the vase, which shatters.
Not the vase.
All right. Now
Some
it's used its
traitor.
action to try and to stand up and to shove you off, but that's failed. So that'll end its turn. Now it is Sheila's turn.
Did Dan
Sheila
have a held
is.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Sorry, Dan. Do your dagger.
Ooh,
Would I get sneak attack because of Richard?
You would because of Richard, yes, and you've not used it yet. So yes.
Yeet.
So that's 15 psychic damage because surprisingly a 20 does hit. Who'd
Yeah.
have thought? Okay.
Okay, so its AC is at least lower than 20.
At least
At
lower
most,
than
it's a
20.
19. Gonna be fine.
Indeed. All right, Sheila, your turn.
Sheila is going to, hopefully taking advantage of the distraction here, is going to try and scuttle, like
Yep.
over here to clinging onto the little column, like next
Okay,
to
yep.
this lady.
Yeah. Okay.
And that will be her turn.
Okay. I suppose what, just to give flanking or something? Is that the intention? I'm trying to.
Yeah, she's just
Okay.
like waiting there and waiting for Jean's commands.
Okay, fair enough. That's Sheila's turn. All right, now we.
I guess she'll take the Can she do the help action? I think she can do the help action.
Okay.
Actually, no.
no. Oh.
That'll. Actually, yeah, she will give the help action by just sort of like scuttling around the pillar and just sort of like waving at the lady.
Okay. Now I'm trying to remember how the
Trying to
help
distract
action
her.
works. Give me a
I
second.
think it just
Isn't
gives
you...
advantage to.
I think it gives advantage, but you have to pick the
Oh, is there a
person or the
specific
task
person?
you're trying to help with. So I think the idea is you could be like, I'm going to help the next person attack her, or I'm going to.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna try and essentially try and give advantage to the next person who tries to attack her.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I'll allow that. That seems fine. All right. So with Sheila's turn over, now it is the turn of these nice ladies. So we're going to start with this one on the right, who is going to run forward. And standing here, she's looking at the whole group. Now you have revealed yourself caught. So she's going to turn, look at you, and hold out her hand as a column of fire bursts out and ricochets towards you. Does a 25 hit? A
Yes.
really good roll.
Cool.
Take 7 fire damage.
Can I use a reaction?
Yeah. What reaction have you got? I mean, yeah. To halve the attack's damage against you. Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
How much?
So that would be it's 7 damage, so it'd be 3 damage, I guess. And Salem does a 15 hit.
I have a 15.
So that doesn't or does hit? I can never remember.
I think it's meets it, beats it.
Meets it, beats it. Okay, so you take 6 fire damage as well as a beam also ricochets out and hits onto you.
Bacon gay.
Exactly, yes. And the other maiden is going to run down and try and pull you off of the curator, Richard.
Yep.
So can you make me another strength saving throw, please? I know you're good at those.
Oh,
Oh,
that's pretty
Jesus
bad.
Christ, that's. Oh my god. Okay. So she reaches up to try and pull you off, but you kind of just adeptly clamber around the construct, maneuver yourself to be on the other side, and she's unable to get a strong enough hold on you to pull you off, as you just kind of, I don't know, flip her off or something.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Just one.
That's
big
exactly what
orange
you're thinking. Good. All right. Well, that will end her. That was a really depressing turn. All right,
2004.
Jean, it is your turn.
Lovely. I am going to use a bonus action to elongate my like crack all my limbs out and elongate my spine a little bit and get even more creepy and gaunt and activate my form of dread.
Oh fuck! I forgot you had that. Fucking hell! I was thinking, what the fuck is he talking about? All right.
So I get D10.
So you're now Slenderman.
I am Mummy Slenderman.
Business Slenderman.
Business Slenderman.
All right.
It's,
So 1d10 plus your warlock level of temporary hit points. So very good.
Shit.
Not great.
All right.
And then once during each of your turns, when you hit a creature with an attack roll, you can force it to make a wisdom saving throw, and if they fail, they're frightened of you until the end of the next turn. You transform, blah blah blah. Okay, very good. All right
Yeah.
then.
And I am going to cast Eldritch Blast at the closest one here.
Okay, splendid. Let's see some attack rolls. As I check what her AC is.
Eldritch Blast.
Cool. Okay, so the first Eldritch Blast crashes into the chest of it, and has to make a Wisdom set. What's the DC for the?
My save is 14.
Okay, it does not make it,
Wait,
and
actually, is it my spell save?
it will be your spell save one.
All right, yeah, 14 then.
It does not make it, so is now frightened of you. So there's a scaredy thing. Please remember if I forget, but the that one is now frightened of you.
Very nice.
And is that, or are you doing more?
Yeah,
you
I
get
have another
multiple
beam.
blasts, don't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again.
Oh, unfortunately, the second one
Oh.
arcs wide and does not hit.
All right,
Doesn't smash a relic.
that one.
It's not a bad shout, Sam. You know, I do like taking loot away from you guys.
No.
Can you roll me a d20, Ed?
Of course.
Oof. You're just okay, but it does smash the glass of one of the display stands. This one with a glove in smashes the glass. All right, Nugget, your turn.
Well, let's get up there, eh? The distance. I'm gonna enter rage.
Okay, yep. As Nugget thinks about all the things that make him angry, such as, I don't know, not having his egg,
Not having eggs,
tadpoles.
and entering rage and attacking recklessly.
Okay, splendid. All right, let's see some swings.
Just fucking go for it.
Go for it. You're going for the lady. Okay. That, unsurprisingly, does hit. And you crack your maul directly into her chest. You can see bits of stone and
another.
metal splintering off. Oh, bloody hell. So, you do 22
38.
points of damage. 38 in total, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That makes it easier for me.
And then I'm gonna flip her off.
And then you'll flip her off. Okay, as your second crashing blow echoes into her chest plate, you can see as numerous bits of stone and metal and rock start to crumble away. You're literally just shattering her chest. So, Salem, your turn.
I'm guessing that
Mhm.
an hour has passed between me previously casting Hex.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. I don't think you can move it across. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
But you guys have all had the equivalent of a long rest, so you've got
spells
everything back.
refreshed.
Yeah.
Cool. Salem is gonna attack
Mhm.
this one with
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
All right, let's see some rolls.
Oh. Eldritch Blast.
Okay, very good. So that does hit. You do 12 points of damage. Now, are you going to choose to push her away?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. So she gets smashed into the wall. She's now directly against the wall, and you've got another Eldritch Blast, I believe.
Yep. And again.
And again.
Oh.
Oh.
I do also have. Hang on. What's the attack of Eldritch Blast? 1d12.
1d10, I think.
1d10 plus 4.
Yeah, plus your
Okay, yeah, I'll do it
modifiers.
again. Yeah.
I think you've got. Yep.
Yep. Again.
Okay. Yep. All right. As a second cat steps up and gives a horrifying meow noise, a second bolt blasts out and crashes into the construct. Now, I will say, if you try and force her away, you're not going to be able to send her further away, but you can send her crashing into the wall and knocking her down.
Dragon Ball like a outline of her into the wall.
I'll say not quite as forceful as you hope, but she does seem to crash into a hidden doorway. So congratulations on that.
Hidden doorway.
So I don't really have an icon for it, but
Sweet.
here's a drawing of a hidden doorway. Oh no, it's a door. I'm just making random shapes.
Can
Very good.
Yep. Go back and say that I casted Hex before?
Go on then. Yeah, you're always forgetting.
And then I get 1d6.
So this one is marked. So do you get 1d6 or will you get 2 from each attack?
Ooh.
Whenever you hit it with an attack. So yeah, roll me 2d6 and I'll give you the extra damage.
And I have to
Feeling
cast it at
nice.
3rd level. Oh no,
does
it's
that
for
have-
8 hours. Oh, that's what it is.
Okay. Oh, right then.
So will I have to cast it again, or
I'll
is it
say
less
if
than 8 hours?
if it's up to 8 hours, you're probably okay. So yeah, you wouldn't need to cast it, but you can move it with your bonus action, and just roll me 2d6 of extra damage. Okay, an additional 8 points of damage. Very good. All right.
Can you
Yep.
upcast it?
Upcasting it doesn't increase the damage; it just increases the duration.
No, I was asking, did he upcast it to get the 8 hour duration previously?
He has to. He's a warlock.
Uh,
Yeah. All right. Cool. Your turn.
Marvelous. Right, Cole's gonna step up, and he's gonna cast Hunter's Mark.
Oh, okay. Who are you casting Hunter's Mark on?
Hunter's a shit, don't you know?
It's Rangers.
Uh,
Who are you casting it on?
Ray's a shit, don't you know? On the big boy.
On the big boy. Okay. So I'll put a little red beacon. So
Put that
it's
there
on
for-
the tiger. Perfect. So it's an extra 1d6 whenever you hit it with a weapon attack, and advantage on wisdom checks. Okay, fine. Yep.
I'm gonna put a little token for concentration on me. I'll go with that.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, then I'm just gonna fucking have at him, I think.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. All right. Now you will have advantage because of Ragnar.
Ooh.
So,
nice.
Let's go for some swings.
Swing, bada bada.
Okay. So you bring your greatsword about, send it crashing into the beast thing, construct, golem, dude, guy. Do you 11 points of slashing damage? Okay, and your second swing? I assume you're doing.
I get a d6 for Hunter's Mark.
Oh, yep. Okay, an extra 1 damage. Yep. And you swing about again and do another swing with another
D6 for Hunter's Mark.
Of course.
And
So,
for good measure.
Yep.
Do I want to do that? No, I won't just yet. I won't smite him for now.
okay, fair enough.
I'll save the smite for next time.
All right then. So with that, is that your turn?
Yeah, why not? I'm now granting Ragnar advantage.
Indeed, yes. All right.
Yeah, I'll
Cool.
do.
Your turn.
Cool. I'm going to move. 1, 2, 3. Now, could I, in theory?
Now, did you move across here?
Yes, I would have.
So you would have probably gotten an attack of opportunity from the maiden.
I probably would have, yeah.
Actually, no, you wouldn't have. Sorry, no, carry on. Yeah, you're good. She doesn't swing at you. She definitely could have, but she didn't.
Nice. Is it possible for me to, as I'm running across, jump onto the golem?
Join.
Because he's too small, she doesn't see him as a threat.
I am small. I am size
So-
small.
You want to climb onto the golem, is it?
Jump onto him. But yes,
Jump
climb
onto
onto him.
I mean, so normally it would be a strength check for kind of a grapple thing, but if you're given your size difference,
Hmm.
if you could just make me a dexterity, like an acrobatics check.
Could
Yeah,
I
yeah.
Acrobatics.
sacrifice my next bonus action to help him?
It's probably a good thing that you've said that.
Seeing as I'm the next turn anyway.
Yeah, right. Yeah, tell you what, I'll allow you. Yeah, you can sacrifice your bonus action to help caught up, which will give him advantage, which gives him a 21, so he does make the jump. I'll allow that because you're sacrificing something to help him.
Can I still attack now that I'm up here on him?
Yeah, I'll say it's a bonus action to jump atop him with the help of Ragnar. Yeah,
Well, it's
normally
movement,
be an action. Yeah, I guess it's kind of in the movement thing. Yeah, all right, go on then.
And then I will stab down, like, into where the head is with my psychic blade.
Okay, yeah, go for it. So you've got advantage. So yeah, I mean, yeah, that hits. So that's 19 points of damage.
Yep. And I don't have a bonus action anymore, so.
Okay, as you stab your psychic dagger into the head of the construct, you find as you pull the blade away, the kind of helmet encasing his head kind of comes with it, and shatters onto the ground. And left instead of where a head would be, there is simply a very large glowing crystal.
Mm.
All right. Anything else for you, or is that your turn? I believe it is.
It's the crystal green.
No. But maybe it might be to make your art make sense.
No, that'll be my turn.
All right, Ragnar, your turn.
I would like to recklessly attack specifically the crystal.
Specifically the crystal. All right, let's see some swings.
Is that a cold shot?
I'll say because he's on top of the creature, it's quite easy for him to just maneuver himself to just attack a bit. So I'll say it's regular with reckless. So yeah,
I was
that makes sense.
I was using reckless to pretty much do the cold shot
Yeah.
and add the advantage that I'd get from reckless. Cancelling out.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
the cold would cancel out chords, but reckless would then.
Yeah, so you end up with a straight. You end up with a straight shot.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, all right.
And I'll just claw because if I can't turn it into a were tiger, what's the fucking point?
What is the point? Oh, those are some good rolls. Okay, so you clamber yourself into a good position, and following the inspiration of your tiny little friend, you swipe both claws at the crystal where its head used to be. Okay, so how much damage is that in total? That is 17, 19, 30 points of damage. Bloody hell, okay.
I'm a strong boy.
Okay, as you bring your claws down onto the crystal, your first swing you kind of chip off chunks of it, and on your second one, the crystal itself shatters. And you see as the golem appears to kind of stumble and freeze briefly. Anything else for you?
No, that's it.
Okay, as it now goes to the golem's turn, I have to just check how this works. So I've got a whole table for this, so you know.
Oh, it's going to explode, isn't it?
No. So as the crystal shatters, these blue cracks start to appear in the top of the golem. As the golem starts to kind of pulsate and move, and bolts of energy appear to be coming out of it. So who's on top of it now? To be clear, I'm going to move you
Hello.
on top. So
We have made a mistake.
does a 19 hit, Richard?
It's even, so yes.
Okay, so you take 7 lightning damage. Ooh, and Dan does a 28 hit.
I don't like the "oh" because that sounds like a crit.
It was a crit, yes. So you take 17 lightning damage.
Yeah.
As the golem starts to stand there convulsing and pulsing out. It's not speaking anymore, but you suspect that might have something to do with the lack of a head. And Sheila, it is her turn. I completely forgot about Sheila giving advantage last turn. Sorry about that, Ed.
Hello. To be honest, Nugget ran in and
Right, I mean, he reckless attacked
critted
anyway, so-
instantly, so it would have been fine.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, all
Sheila's just gonna she's very squishy. She is just gonna she's gonna creep over here and scuttle up above this one. Yeah,
Okay,
just in case.
hanging like a spider. Yep.
Yeah. And that'll be her turn.
Okay, I assume you're going for the help action to help somebody attacking it.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Sort of thing.
Perfect. I promise I'll remember this time. I won't. I mean, I promise I'll remember this time. All right. So now it is the turn of the lovely stone ladies. Now, in perfect synchronization, both of them shout "no" and turn around and start channeling their beams of fire directly into the golem.
Oh.
So
They're attacking the golem too. They must be allies.
yes. So off of both of them are beams of fire and sorry Dad, but your positioning does a 12 hit?
No.
Okay, right, fair enough. So the beam of energy going into the golem does miss you, but it comes a bit closer than you'd probably like, and that will end their turn. The golem is now stood there kind of completely stationary while they channel beams of fire into him. Jean, your turn.
I feel like we need to put a stop to this right now.
I realised I didn't put battle music on.
Hold music's fine.
That's all you want. 4 hours of on-hold music.
Ooh. I don't know how this will work.
Okay.
I look at this one here.
Yep.
And I say, dear, whatever I can do to sweeten the pot here, I feel that you can do with a change of employment. I'm going to need you to betray. And I cast it.
Oh. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. I'm not.
I'm not sure
Betray
what
as
that
a
will do.
command. All right. So it's a Wisdom saving throw. Let's see. Because what's your?
14.
Jeez. Oh fucking. Well, they got a 4, so you know.
So yeah, there's like a list of like suggested ones and exactly how it works, but then there's like, as long as it's a one-word thing, like
I like betray as a one word. That's it's good. Okay, fair enough then. As you echo the command word betray, you watch as the golem's completely unmoving face suddenly turns and looks at you, and the beam coming from her hand stops momentarily and then restarts, but instead this time it is arcing around and impacting into the her sister, the other one. And the energy beam does not appear to be doing good things to her. Oh dear. All right. Okay. Let me just do that now. I have to do maths now. That's the worst part. All right then. As the energy beam kind of starts tearing through the second female construct. Anything else for you, Gene?
a bonus action.
Yep.
I believe I can do this as a bonus action. Let me just double check.
Yeah, of course.
That's a pact of the chain. I choose one. There's no many taking attention. When familiar as a bonus action, you can command your familiar to take. Yes, I'm going to use my bonus action to make Sheila and just jump on the head of this one and just start clawing at its face.
Okay, sure. Yeah. All right. Let's see some attack rolls.
Drop spider.
That is among the more terrifying versions of a drop spider, which is already quite terrifying. So 20. What's the damage then? 23 does hit. Yes.
Oh, a terrifying 1d4 plus 3.
Oh, look at that.
6 points of damage.
6 points of damage.
6
Very
whole
nice.
points of damage.
Look at you, Mr. Show Off. All right. Anything else for you?
No, that's it.
All right. Nugget, you're up. The lady in front of you appears to be channeling her beam into her friend. She's quite substantially damaged, but still ticking.
If we have her back to me,
She does now, yes.
does that mean I have advantage of her?
I'll say you have advantage because she's currently channeling. Actually, yes, you do.
Right. There's no need for a reckless attack.
I mean, you can if you feel like it, but yep.
That's how it's done. In the back.
In the back.
I'm just gonna have at her in the back.
All right, so that's a 20 that does hit for 16, and then a 22 for another 12. Very nice. Now I have to remember because I called these 1 and 2 very foolishly. So.
And then, even still with her back to me, I'm still gonna flip her off.
Of course. All right, and how much was the second one? That was another 12. Okay, so. All right, I'll say with the second swing, you notice that she is in an incredibly bad way. She's barely holding together. Most of her construct appears to have just completely collapsed. And you can now kind of see like a metal skeleton almost holding her together, and that's the only thing left. Anything else for you?
No.
Alrighty then. So, Salem, it is your turn.
So
Moofy Floofy Sundi.
what the fuck did you just call me?
Salem Moofy Floofy Sundi.
What did you just fucking call me?
Moofin Floofin Sundi.
Carry on.
Do you kiss your mother with that mouth?
No, but he does kiss your mother with it.
Get fucked.
Dame's gonna cast Chill Touch.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 120 feet. All right, who are you casting that on?
This guy.
The big one. Yep. Okay.
Make
Cool.
sure it's not healing.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right. So what does that do? It's
2d8.
It is. It's 2d8. Yep. Can you roll me 2d8? What's the? Oh yeah, and you need an attack.
Don't
roll
have to
with it as
roll for attack. Which I don't have.
If you just click on one of your
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blasts, yeah, we'll use that attack roll, but we'll do the damage separately.
A hit.
Unfortunately, not against the big boy.
Ah.
That would have been really good, though.
That would have been very good. Yes, as you reach out with a paw and do your little cat swipe, unfortunately, it goes wide and crashes into the wall behind. Sorry about that.
X. I can't do anything else, can I? No, can I cast Eldritch Blast? But I can't.
You cannot. No.
Oh, okay.
All right. Sorry, Tom. All right. Call. Your turn. The golem in front of you is severely wounded and appears to be pulsing with some kind of magical energy.
Oh, lovely.
And the two stone ladies, one has betrayed the other, but this one to your left is still channeling into him, into the big boy.
Wear their skin.
It's one option. They don't really have any skin, but you know, you could try.
Wear their skin.
Okay.
Well, I've got...
Just like, did I stutter?
I have Hunter's Mark on this boy, so I'm not going to waste my time hitting other people.
All right. Let's go for it.
Yeah, I'll just fucking wail on him.
Yeah, you've got advantage because of... Okay, right. So that is... That's 20... That's 25.
That's 31 damage.
31 points of damage. Excellent. Okay.
I fucking cleave into his... I'm going to go for a thigh.
Oh, not 1,000. Okay, yeah. Good.
That's a bit of thigh damage.
Okay, you're cleaving into his thigh. You can see as kind of the metal and clay and stone kind of cracks quite heavily as you slash into it. He's still standing, so you've got another swing. You should pump a smite in. I'm just saying, you got a nat 20, you should pump a smite in.
That's a very good point.
Yep, just friendly reminder to paladins. Oh, and your hunter's mark would roll again, yeah.
What, twice? Oh wow,
I think
okay,
it
Hunter's
would,
Mark first.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's another 3 points of damage. He's still standing. He's good.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, he's not good, but you know.
So I get that twice because it's crit. So
you get twice the roll, so yes.
Yeah, so just do it again.
Yeah, another 2d8, so that is 8 plus 14. Jesus. Okay.
I high level cast it, so I got an.
Oh yeah, Christ. So it's Jesus. How much is that? Fucking hell. Okay.
It's 8, 14, 5, and 2. It's 29.
Do you know how much you needed to finish him off? It's 12.
Go on. I mean,
You did 63 damage there,
You
Sam.
did 63. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. So yes, as you swing your sword into his thigh, you smash it down, and then with a very cocky, you point a finger gun at him, and feel your sheer power of personality fire out like a bullet straight into his chest. Almost immediately, the golem goes rigid.
I refer you. I can't say it loudly because my son's asleep next door. But I refer you to the GIF I just posted for how the chorus reacts.
Of course, is it? Yeah, that seems fair enough. Right, as the golem crashes backwards to the ground, and Ragnir and Court leap off to their safety so they're not crushed as it falls to the ground. All right. You still, I believe, have another swing. Actually, just.
Yeah, I have another attack.
Yeah. Your turn is. You haven't even used a bonus action. Like, yeah.
Now I've used up my.
Yeah.
I've used up my second spell, my level 2 spell slot, but now I've used up my Hunter's Mark. I can actually cast a different spell, so I'm gonna.
Does your Hunter's Mark not move when you kill it before it ends? Can you not do that?
I can use a bonus action to move it to a new creature.
Yeah, you can use a bonus action to move it to another creature. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll stick it on her.
Okay, let's
introduce her to my fucking great.
Yeah, and you've got another swing with your sword, and this does have advantage thanks to Sheila. Unfortunately, this swing is just it's not quite as good. You know, it's a good swing. It's technically correct. It works perfectly. All right, fuck me, I guess. So how much is that? 6, 9.
It's far less impressive, but for as a round go,
more damage. That is quite a lot.
So
okay.
That's 80 for the round.
That's 80 damage in a round. That is quite a lot of damage in a round for a level 5. So as your second swing crashes into the nice lovely lady. Again, it's not quite as powerful, but with your smite on top of it, you kind of got this. She hasn't collapsed down to the ground, but her hands are kind of wild. There's fiery energy kind of going everywhere. She's completely lost her focus, what with the main construct having collapsed. Court, your turn. Dan?
Sorry, just thinking.
Okay, yep.
Just for shits and gigs, as a free action, can I put the jack-o'-lantern on the corpse of this?
I will 100% allow that as a free action, yes.
Just over where the crystal was. So where
yeah, of course.
Yeah, cool. There we go. That's what I'm going to do, as I then ask you either scuttle over or around to send body and attack.
Alright, you scramble over the body, leaving a jack-o'-lantern behind as you go, because, hey, why not? It was getting awkward to carry.
Yep.
And make a swing at the lovely lady. Now, I don't know if you have advantage because of the hand or not, but go for it. Let's see this swing. You'll have sneak attack at least, so... Alright, well, an 18 will hit anyway, so that does 18 damage.
Excellent. And then I swing my second blade.
I'm gonna stop you before that. As you stab into her shin, I guess is probably about as high as you can reach.
Maybe
the shin collapses beneath you, and the construct falls down completely dead in front of you.
In which case, then I shall turn and, in one graceful movement, fling my second blade at this woman here.
All right, let's see the roll. You don't get sneak attack, but let's see it. Okay, that'll work. And in one graceful move, you turn around, fling your psychic blade, and embed it straight into the lovely lady's head.
Yeah.
As she too collapses to the floor.
Cool.
Dead.
Oh!
Very good, very good.
I then look around the room and take a bow.
Take a bow. Very good. Very good. All right, I'm just gonna.
And then ask call politely for a healing potion.
Yeah.
Or some healing.
Okay, and with that, combat will end.
Also realised at the start of that my pounce thing was wrong. It's not a DC 14 strength save; it's a DC 19 strength save.
I mean,
God,
it stood even less of a chance. Great.
How is that calculated? That's insane.
Its roll was garbage. So.
It's DC 8 plus proficiency plus strength modifier.
Jesus,
so
right,
actually,
fair play.
It's only
even more. It's only a 15. Okay.
Do math.
Yeah, I was going to say, when you said that, I was like, how are you getting that number to 19?
Yeah.
I was doing my strength saving throw bonus.
Okay. All right. As the constructs collapse down to the floor, dead? Deconstructed either way. You can finally take a proper view of this room. It's described as a menagerie, but the only real creatures you can see are paintings on the walls of creatures. There doesn't actually seem to be any animals here. It's a bit odd. But regardless. And you can see within various display cases are various magical curios. Are there any in particular that take your fancy? If you can't see, you've got things like there's a gauntlet next to where Nugget is. There appears to be some kind of book with a chain around it. There's various items, so feel free to have a mosey.
What's this?
What's in this one here?
Which one? Okay, right. So I'm going to start with Sam because he went first. So this appears to be a simple wooden spear. and you read the note next to it, which describes it as a very famous spear because it's the spear that killed King Gobbledygog, the terrible Trog king. Otherwise, it just appears to be a completely normal spear. Fine, yep, add a spear to your inventory. You can add it as the fabled spear of Gobbledy-Bane, if you'd like. Fuck, I've got to write this down now, because...
Create lore and immediately like.
I know, create lore, and I'm like, oh fuck, why did I do that? Yep.
Oh no, sorry, Court went next.
Yeah, okay, cool. So what one have you gone for? This one?
Next to,
Okay, yeah. So inside of this one, the art is not very clear, so I'm going with it in a slightly different way. Inside of it, you can see that it's a normal glass display case that appears to have a cloak inside of it, but the display case has some haphazard chains tied around it with a big heavy padlock on it. Somebody was really keen that this stay in its display case.
I would like to pick the lock on the padlock.
Okay, give me a, what is it, thieves tool?
Yes.
Yeah.
That be what attribute?
Dexterity or intelligence? Yeah.
Dex it is.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you're a rogue, so Spear of Gobbledy-Bane. That's absolutely no note, Sam. Perfect. All right, with a thieves' tool skill like that. Now somebody has clearly tried to lock this up tight, and those are your favourite things to steal. So very swiftly, you're able to crack the lock open and get it open, and inside you find a very fine cloak. Now, looking at this cloak, you're thinking, "Oh, hang on, I think I've seen something like this." Yeah, of course. I think that this is just an ordinary cloak of protection. I think.
We'll need to look up what that actually is.
It's on there. It's +1 to AC and saving throws.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep that.
Put it on.
Do you put it on?
I
think you should make him roll a wisdom save as to whether he realizes that putting it on is a bad idea.
Oh, I think Dad should make the wisdom save personally, but let's see. Dad, do you have put on this cloak that was locked away quite intently?
I am gonna think and just check Court's wisdom.
Yep.
Yes, I put it on.
Okay, you put the cloak on, and rather rapidly you feel it kind of constricting to your body, and you realise, it's shrinking down to my size. Oh, okay. Oh, and all of a sudden it wraps itself around your neck and then latches quite pleasingly, and okay, that's fine. And something pulls itself over your head. No, it's just the hood. It's the hood. I'm fine. Yeah. You think, this is just an ordinary magical cloak of protection. Shrunk itself down to my size.
Excellent.
This is
Does
perfectly
he look
fine.
okay?
He looks fine to everyone else. He's got a rather dapper-looking cloak on now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is this a horn?
Can I add cloak of protection?
Add a cloak of protection. Maybe just make a note that it's just an ordinary cloak of protection.
Will do.
So, Call, in front of you, this appears to be the... Sorry, I'm leading all into it. The dread horn of Gobbledy-Bane, of Gobbledygog, whatever his name was. I should really pay attention.
Wow, this is multiple. This guy was famous.
The fabled Trog king of Gobbledygog, you know from your own experience with the Evil League of Evil, was a very senior member. The most Trogs are kind of clueless idiots and have no idea what they're doing.
The horn of Gobbledygog.
Yeah.
King. I don't know what that's going to do, but I have it. And it also
Horn of Troggedywog.
Mm-hmm.
Also, unless I'm completely insane, is that a sword?
Where?
Top right.
Top right. That's the one that was locked up, I'm afraid. Sorry, no, that was the cloak. Yes.
I thought I was going to get a weapon out of this.
To save everybody pillaging everything kind of one step at a time, I'm going to go through the other things that you find. And we'll wrap up soon so Andy can go to bed and Sam can stop neglecting his wife. So, when you open up the... and child. Sorry, yes. Sam's an Olympic athlete of neglecting his family. So, in one of the... that was a bit mean. In one of the cases, you find a rather impressive-looking gauntlet. When you crack it open, you realise that this is a single, not a pair, a single gauntlet of ogre strength. Now, normally, you have to have a pair. Normally, you can't separate the pair. But this is just one. So it will set your strength to 19, but only if using your right hand. If you require both hands, it does nothing. So, apologies to the fighters and whatnot, but
Good.
I thought it'd be a bit
Thanks.
more funny.
Thanks, I hate it.
should.
Isn't my maul one-handed?
Is
No,
your
but-
maul one-handed?
Most
No way.
definitely not.
I don't
Some-
know.
A maul
Yeah.
is not one-handed.
Yeah. Okay. And in another one of them, you find what appears to be a rather elegant key. And as you're kind of holding it, you realise, oh, hang on, yeah, no, it's kind of shifting its shape.
Is
Now
it a key
this-
for more eggs?
More eggs? No, it is not. This is a reverse skeleton key. You can lock any door or chest,
That's
but it can't unlock anything.
I quite like that as a concept.
Brilliant.
I know. I thought that one would be quite fun for you guys.
If that
That's
actually
good.
exists in the real world, that would be amazing. I know it can't, but
Cool
I know
glue.
it can't, but
Yeah.
Well, actually, to be fair, there is another version of a reverse skeleton key. It's just called like welding a door shut.
Yeah.
it's filling it with cement.
Yeah.
Chewing gum.
Fill a keyhole with hot glue gun.
It's just as effective. And finally, in one of the chests, you find what looks to be just a humble dagger. As one of you picks it up, you can kind of hear a voice somewhere. Just it's kind of there's somebody in the other room. As you just hear as they say, "Hello, my name is Donny." As you found the deadly dagger of Donny.
Holy shit.
And fair warning, while you're holding it, you could hear in the back of your head Donny telling his life story. But it sounds like he's in the other room, so he's not right in front of you. It's not distracting. It's a bit distracting, but So yes, it is a dagger, and you can choose to leave the dagger in the target, essentially turning it into a hunter's mark.
That's a really cool idea.
Thank you.
Is that only attacks from the person who made that attack?
No,
Oh,
any attack made against the target with the
yeah.
dagger embedded does an extra D4 of damage.
that's fucking awesome.
The extra
right.
D4 is actually just psychic damage, having listened to the dagger talk.
Absolutely no comment. But that's a much better idea.
That was a good hit. That reminds me of this one time.
That's why they're desperately trying to pull the dagger out, yeah. All right. So those are
forbid
the
we see any bears in the rest of this menagerie.
now those are the
Oh shit.
those are the magic items that you found kind of moseying
What
about.
about-
You're able to find go on.
What about the crystal ball?
Crystal ball?
I need to go. Yeah.
Oh yeah, by all
A
means. So,
bowling ball.
Sam, for avoidance of doubt, you level up, so
Oh,
Oh, nope.
Yeah.
I might do that before I go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll catch you later. No, I'll do it another time. I'll catch you
Yeah,
later.
win some points. You leave before you do your level up. Okay.
Bye.
All right. See ya. Don't worry. We're just wrapping up now, so Sam could just miss this final bit. His loss.
Sam's character dies.
That's the
Oh, so
ball?
sad.
in all honesty. So as you're kind of looting and picking everything up and checking all this stuff out, Andy, can you roll me a nature check, please? That could be a yes. That could be a no. Okay.
could just be
okay,
an impression
fair
of that guy who still loves him.
Oh.
While Nugget is standing next to his egg, surveying the room as everybody's kind of looting and pillaging, you hear a tapping.
This egg is not a hatchable egg.
That egg's hatching.
Oh,
Egg is
is
not
Oh,
hatching.
no.
Egg.
Egg's
Oh.
hatching.
I know what have we
You don't-
done.
Oh yeah, boy.
you don't think it is hatching just yet? You
If
think it's very close?
if
Yeah.
right, an egg
Yep.
does hatch,
hmm
it had no place in a kitchen.
Oh, Andy. Andy, you see, it may have just been a
Hatch.
perfectly functional egg for a kitchen, but unfortunately you did something to it, and you can hear this tapping getting louder and louder.
Oh
and louder.
no, you fucked it, didn't you?
Fuck that egg.
You fucked the
How do you
egg.
think fertilizing an egg works?
I don't want the egg anymore. I'm leaving the egg over there.
Why did you fuck the egg?
All right. Well, we're gonna leave it there, and we'll see what might or might not hatch from the egg next time.
Fucking
Oh boy.